going on, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day just to click on today's video. Today we're going to start a new series here on the channel where we explore episodes of My Strange Addiction, which is one of those shows that, you may be thinking to yourself, am I weird? Am I that weird person? Just watch the show and you'll realize you're not that weird. Now, in this episode, we meet Nathaniel, and he's been in a relationship with his car for 5 years.
My name is Nathaniel. I'm 27 years old, and I'm in a serious relationship with my car.
We do get this weird sequence of Nathaniel, like, petting his car, kissing his car, telling his car how handsome he is.
Morning, baby. My handsome man.
Now, I'm not going to dog Nathaniel too much because this reminds me of the summer that I was in a relationship with my hoverboard. I'll see myself out. Now, here we learn objectophobia is when a person develops a strong emotional and sexual relationship with an inanimate object. They give the examples of the three most random things possible. They say a roller coaster, an elevator, and an Eiffel Tower. What are the three most random things possible that I can think of to put together in this mix? Now, Nathaniel lets us know that he has named the car Chase, and that him and Chase share the same passion and the same type of music.
I just absolutely love Chase. We always have such a good time together. He likes a lot of the same music I do. We have a favorite song. It's Can't Fight This Feeling by REO Speedwagon.
Also, too, very quickly in the episode, he lets us know that him and Chase do get sexual.
We have our times when we get sexual. Does that feel good? We do the most often is I like to lean over his fender and across his hood and do little things like that and kind of press up against him and rub against him like that. One of his more bold positions is for me to be underneath him. He really likes that.
Now, he doesn't like to let Chase out of his sight for more than 24 hours.
Nathaniel's so attached to Chase, he rarely lets anyone else drive him, and never lets Chase out of his sight for more than 24 hours.
And of course, we have this scene where he gets very emotional thinking about if something was to ever happen to Chase.
If something were ever to happen to Chase, my heart would just stop. I just have to gather myself here. I'm sorry for all that.
And of course, like everyone, Nathaniel was afraid that if people was to find out that he feels like this could affect his career. He's a salesman and he feels that people will find him weird that he's in a relationship with a car.
I mean, if everybody found out, I'd be worried that it may affect my job.
But you choose to go on national TV to reveal this. One of the things that I find the funniest is he's outside talking to his roommate, and you see this little sign hanging on the back porch behind him, and it says, "What happens in the dark stays in the dark." So I imagine that Chase is just out in the parking lot, just minding his own business. He's just like, what's he doing? What's that sign say? What's he putting up? What happens in the dark stays in the dark. Now, after him and his roommate talk, the roommate thinks it would be good for him to go see a therapist. Before that, Nathaniel decides to let his dad know. And I imagine this is how it went. Like, hey, Dad, somebody I want you to meet. His dad starts questioning him, is this healthy to be in a relationship with your car? And I know the whole time Nathaniel was just sitting there thinking, take your hand off my man. Now, of course, his dad accepts him. He understands and says he's going to love him no matter what because it's his son. Now, Nathaniel decides to go see a therapist after all this, kind of how to deal with this and how to tell people that he's in a relationship with his car. As the episode ends, you kind of learn that he's kind of lived with the fact that, he's going to have to tell people. People are going to look at him weird because he's in a relationship with his car.
I feel I'm going to have to face those situations where people are making fun, and I'll try to deal with those the best I can as they come.
Now, what I love most about doing this series is, they did come out with a show 10 years later where we kind of get an update on how all these people are doing. So, let's catch up with Nathaniel and see how him and Chase are doing today.
Unfortunately, Chase is no longer a part of my life. I still think about it a lot, and it breaks my heart he's not here.
Unfortunately, Chase did pass away. He went in for a routine maintenance check where the lift had actually broke and ended up totaling Chase. And clearly in this episode, you can tell that Nathaniel is completely heartbroken. We go back to his house where he has a memorial set up. He has his own room set up for Chase.
So this is where I keep a lot of Chase's mementos. The bedroom is just a special place, and I felt like that was the perfect place for him, and nice to have him close to me.
The headboard is actually the hood from Chase, and you can just tell that he's super emotional as he's like looking through photos of him and Chase, and he's breaking down and starting to cry. I really don't know how that Nathaniel's going to bounce back from this, honestly.
I still think about Chase every day, but I moved on. I was looking for new vehicles and found my baby girl online. Pretty girl. I love Lex with all my heart. Thank you for all you do for me.
Oh, so he's moved on. So, he lets us know that he's in a new relationship with a pretty little thing named Lex. He saw her outside of a restaurant and just knew that he had to have her. Now, here Nathaniel is explaining, what makes a car a man or a woman. He lets us know that Lex has nice curves and nice eyes and a cute butt.
She's got a cute little, her cheeks and stuff, as I call it, kind of in this area. Lex has a lot of things about her that I really love. Her headlights, for one, she just has beautiful eyes. Her taillights are pretty to me as well. She's got a cute butt to me, I think. I like how her taillights really look on her.
So Nathaniel is an ass man. I knew it. Now we have the scene of Nathaniel giving Lex a bath. And he tells us that she loves the warm water. It's serious because he has let his hair down. He's going out there to spend the day with Lex to give her a bath. Now in the scene again, he's talking about he doesn't want any of his friends to find out about the relationships he's in with his cars.
With friends, I just kind of keep to myself. I don't push this off on them. I know it's an uncomfortable topic for a lot of people.
But again, you go on national TV, not once, but twice, to let us know that you are in a relationship with your car. Now, not only has Nathaniel moved on from Chase with Lex, he's expanded his relationships quite a bit now.
So Lex is not the only love that I have in my life.
I know without a doubt that is the same exact chuckle whenever he hung up the sign outside that says, "What happens in the dark stays in the dark." I know he's one of those where he puts the nail in, he steps back and he's like, Now he does introduce us a little bit to the new relationships.
Kind of expanded the family. I now have Jordan, which is a luxury sedan. So I show affection for Jordan in a lot of ways. I mean, we've been intimate. I love on him all the time. I give him kisses, same way I am with Lex. It's just more of a friends with benefits kind of relationship. So this is Jet. He's just kind of more manly, I guess you could say, since he's more of an SUV type. He's got a nice, cute butt too. I like his tail lights and everything. And
So that's 2 for cute butts.
With Adam, it's actually nice because you kind of get to, the way you get to ride him is you kind of get to wrap your legs around him and kind of feel like you're hugging him, I guess you could say, while you're riding him. So it's kind of a nice feeling.
So he's went from having 1 relationship to now he is in 4. Man, I knew you couldn't keep a tiger caged, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, he says that Lex is his main squeeze, that they will go out on weekends and have a little bit of a date night. He says that most guys like to buy flowers for the ladies. He likes to put in a little ethanol-free gas for his ladies.
Yeah, any chance I can. I'd love to do things for her. Most people may get like a bouquet of flowers or something for their loved one. But, one night I was heading home and I was just like, she was getting low. And why not? I'd get her some ethanol-free gas. And I just felt like that was really good for her and may have helped her engine a little bit.
Now, here's the most stressful part of the episode. That Nathaniel decides to take Lex to the doctor, basically a mechanic, to have her checked out to make sure that everything's just going well. And the whole time he's waiting for Lex, he is just sweating bullets.
When I take Lex to the mechanic, I get a little nervous because, they don't fully understand my relationship with her. But you still hope that they'll take care of everything that she needs.
You got the keys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't get jealous when people touch Lex.
Now, the mechanic comes out and lets him know that he took very well care of his pretty lady.
Sir, you got the Lexus?
Yes, sir.
How you doing? I'm Chris.
Nothing.
I'm the one looking at your lovely vehicle out here.
Now, for Nathaniel to hear that about his car, I imagine that is just like a husband taking your wife to the gynecologist. Brandon? Yes. Hey, I am your wife's doctor. I just want to let you know, took a look under the hood and, man, everything's looking good. That's a weird way of putting it. Now, as the episode ends, we have Nathaniel driving off into the sunset with Lex, letting him know that he's going to take really good care of her, and she's such a pretty, pretty lady.
Baby girl, I'll get you fixed up. I promise. Do whatever it takes. I love you. I love my Lex girl.
That's where the episode ends. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Have you guys ever watched My Strange Addiction? Will you start now? I'm curious to know. But that's all I have for you guys today. My Strange Addiction. Nathaniel, the car guy. Of course, there is other parts of the episode that I'm going to do in later videos, but I just want to focus on Nathaniel here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind, help me out. The biggest way to help support me and help support this channel is hitting the thumbs up button on your way out. If you did like today's video. If you're not a subscriber, you can quickly become one. It's free. Just hit the little subscribe button down below, and on beside that, turn on that little bell notification, and select all, and YouTube will notify you anytime that I upload a new video. But guys, I appreciate you checking out today's video. Mom, I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. As always, thanks for watching, guys.